Hey everyone, welcome back. So, do you know what just happened? Yes, we're playing Lodge, but you know what else just happened? And it's something that's not so good. The game crashed. And the weirdest part is, I just exited the game, and then once I came back, it just, bam, it just crashes. I feel like it's crashing because it doesn't want you to cheat and stuff, but actually that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it really doesn't. You see that pool of water right there? It means that I might actually want... I don't even understand how this map works. There's too many twists and turns. You see what I mean? Do you see how many twists and turns there are? It's like... everywhere is a twist and turn. I feel like the computer probably doesn't even know where the balloons go. Okay, of course it does. You know, have you ever wondered if, like, the human brain is faster than a computer? Well, obviously, if it was to do math, the answer is no. Unless if it was. Unless if you're, like, one of those guys. But what I mean is, like, they both operate in different ways, so that means technically we need to understand what consciousness is. Is it really that hard to generate? Or can we just generate that on like some 1990s computer? Who knows? Maybe we could. Oh yeah, speaking of generating stuff like that. You know how some games, like, it's like so simple, and it's just like running at 2 frames per second, and then you're playing like some insane 3D game, and it's running at like 30 frames per second. It's just... it feels really weird when that happens. But then I can kind of explain it too. So like every time, like your computer has to do... like, let's say it starts off as binary, right? What happens is then you're gonna use a coding language because no one codes in binary nowadays. Alright, so basically, let's just say, and then after binary, things start to slow down a little. No. So basically, let's say you then do JavaScript. So obviously, they basically reprogrammed it, and, well, what that means is, like, all the algorithms, like, let's just say, they have shortcuts so that you can do stuff that would usually take, like, long lines of code to do in just one line of code. But then, there are obviously, like, you're gonna have to use, like, 2 substitutes to just do one thing. And obviously, the computer has to, like, reanalyze everything to process through it to understand what the newly formed code has to mean. So that the amount of time taken for it to, like, process through the commands, like, let's just say, actually, I'm not even that good at JavaScript, so I can't even set a good example. whatever, that doesn't matter. Let's just pretend there's a rectangle function. You enter 4 parameters. It's gonna have to, like, first find out where those parameters are via the commas and stuff. Because obviously you gotta remember, it's not just directly reading it. So then, that's gonna slow it down. But then, it's not that much, okay? How many but thens am I gonna say? And then after, like, okay, I said an end and then this time. Improvements. I know, right? Yeah, I'm definitely getting greedy. Yeah, so then let's say you made a game developing software using that code. That would mean that it gets even laggier, because then the game developing software has to understand the new code that it formed, and then from there, it's going to have, and then the old code. So, okay, here's a better example. So let's say you have a time function. In the original time, it just gives you the 24-hour clock. And then you made a game developing software, a coding software, and then with its time function, you decide you're gonna just change the time and do some math, and it's gonna turn into the 12-hour clock. And then some other guy decided to use that exact coding language to make a game developing software, and now they gave you the option to do either a 12-hour clock or a 24-hour clock time. What that means is that if it's the 12-hour clock, that means the computer actually just started off with the 12 hours. Like, let's say 6 p.m. Oh no, LEDs. Screw LEDs. I never liked them anyways. So then, basically what it had to do was 6 p.m. it had to convert that into 16 o'clock. And then it had to convert it all the way back to 6 p.m. And that takes time. And that's where lag comes in. Especially on some simple games. Also, especially when there isn't like just one direct code to do something, you're gonna have to use different codes. And obviously, there are more efficient ways of doing the same thing. I remember back then once it's like, you write a lot of code, and it's like, ooh, it looks like you, no, and then it just makes you look really smart. And then some other guy writes a lot less code, but it does the exact same thing. I don't know. I don't even know if that creates any lag, but it definitely makes debugging a lot more annoying. And I went a little bit off topic too. Now that I think about it, I'm not even concentrating that much on balloons anymore. I'm just talking about how everything lags. Okay. There we go. We got 4 maulers. That should be enough. I don't like this ninja. It's not exactly a good ninja. Oh, I can't even afford balloon jutsu now. This is why you don't sell towers and rebuy them. Because you're gonna regret it. Okay, this should be enough for round 40. Oh, Banana Farm receives upgrade. Banana Central. What? Do you see that in-game cost right there? That probably costs more than a temple. Man, that costs a lot. All these tier 5s cost a lot. Way too much. I wonder if I can... Yeah, I know. I want to try and unlock the Grandmaster Ninja. Sometimes I question if the tier 5s really are worth their price. They're like so expensive. It's a really questionable question. That probably costs like 10 times how much I have so far. So it's a really hard question. Is it really worth it? Maybe. I haven't even ever gotten a tier 5 in a game yet. Yeah, because I'm still playing on easy. And it is actually kind of easy now. I do want to play some of the medium ones and the harder tracks. But obviously, I kind of just want... I have to finish the easy tracks first. You know what I mean? I usually, when I film videos, I try to film in order, but then... sometimes there are exceptions, like if I get an unlocky tower, then sure, I'm... Wait, where the... Where... What? How did the Moab get... I didn't even see the Moab. And it got destroyed. Okay, anyways, I'll leave the episode off right here. See you guys next time.